Hello viewers, it's Shinji Michael from Screen Review, bringing you a new podcast for my segment called the Boruto Review. And like always, I'm going to speak very loudly, very clearly, and very slowly, in case you don't understand me. Also, I'll try to do my best not to be too hard during this audio podcast recording as well, not to cause any audio feedback as well. And finally, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language. So once again, if you're under 18, this audio podcast recording will change your adult language if you're under 18. If you're under 18. If you're over 18, that means you're good to watch this audio podcast recording. So anyway, let's get into the latest episode of Boruto, episode 115. So basically, this is episode 115. So basically, a lot of people. So the episode starts off like this. We see the Kashi Sensei at the Tenshin office, at the Hokage office, and when he came into the office, the only one was there was Sai. So basically, Kashi's like, "Wait, what's going on? What's going on?" And Sai explained there's been a bomb threat. So basically, there's been the report to that. There's been a report to a bomb threat. So basically, there might be certain capacity to deliver around the village. So basically, every team has been assembled to make sure that these bomb threats nothing blows up with this bomb threat. So anyway, so basically, Kashi is like, all right, so that makes sense, and that's when Kashi noticed that show a clipboard with what the members of Team 25 on it. It's like, he knows that Team 25 have a number of complaints filed against them. So basically, Constance is like, hey, what's up with Team 25? How come they're not? How come they're not on this case? Well, Sai says, these are the complaints, it's best to keep them, off this mission due to the complaint. So basically, the Kashi says, maybe I should go check her out on Team 25, and then go check her on Team 25, and Sai's like, alright then, go ahead. So basically, so basically, Sai's like, alright, then go ahead, Constance. And in Constance, maybe I can see what Team 25 problem is, and maybe I can help them solve it. So anyway, Kashi put on his reporter disguise once again, put on his reporter disguise and went to the post office where the packages are delivered, where Team 25 was working. Turns out that Team 25, due to the number of complaints, they have been given, due to the number of complaints to Team 25, they've been forced to do D-rank missions, being manual labor and shit like that. So basically, they are working. So basically, all three members of Team 25 are working at the Henley's post office. We see Hockey, who everybody thought that was the Kashi Sensei's son or nephew or some bullshit, but it's not. We see Hockey, who's a member of Team 25. We see Hakuro, a puppet possessor Shinobi, who's a girl. Haku is a puppet master, a puppet possessor. So basically, she carries on a stuffed rabbit that she used her puppet possession jutsu on to make it move and do stuff and whatnot. And we see Ranga, who's the biggest member of the team, who who has good defense and the most strongest member on the team, and has good strength and whatnot. So basically, they were just moving packages, they're just moving packages from one spot to another, until an accident happened, Wanga accidentally carried too much packages, and therefore he tripped up and dropped the packages and caused a huge mess and whatnot. And Huckabee was got mad at Wanga, you was carrying too. You carry too many packages at the same time. Well, I told you about that, and Wanga's like, don't get your shorts in the knots and shit like that, blah blah blah. Anyway, Akashi, that's when Akashi shows up in his reporter's disguise, and Huckabee recognized him, like, you're a reporter from graduation who was doing that graduation piece about us in our graduating class. So basically, Huckabee was like, Huckabee recognized, recognized Takashi as the news reporter, because Huckabee has good memory and whatnot. So anyway, basically, Takashi Sensei was like, I was going to do a report. I came here to see what's up with you guys and your team. So basically, Huckabee sat down with Takashi Sensei. So Huckabee sat down with Akashi Sensei while Akashi Sensei was disguised as a reporter. So basically, Huckabee's like, the team. It's like this. The team, my teammates have very good strengths and all. So basically, Wanga has a good defense jutsu. He's very strong. Hakuro is a good puppet possessing jutsu, and very preservant. Very preservant of people and whatnot. So basically, she said that Hako was very preservant of people and also a good puppet possessor as well. And as for me, Huckabee, I'm very good at remembering everything. I'm very good at remembering everything and everybody that I met and whatnot. So anyway, basically, and that's when Huckabee, was like, ever since our sensei got hurt, we kept on screwing up missions, so therefore the only missions we get to sign on is just mission. So basically, Huckabee decided to make himself the leader of Team 25 since their sensei got hurt, or some bullshit like that. So basically, Huckabee decided to make himself leader of Team 25 since their sensei got hurt, or since they don't have a sensei anymore. So anyway, basically, Huckabee's been talking to Akashi Sensei, as a reporter. Huckabee's been trying to be a good leader to his team, but things has not been going well. So anyway, out of nowhere, we see Boruto and Sawada at the Texas factory, and they found one of the bombs. And deactivated. So basically, Boruto and Sawada showed up, and they found the bomb, one of the bombs, and deactivated it before it exploded. So anyway, Huckabee was like, what the hell what you guys doing here? So basically, Boruto was like, do you guys heard about the bomb threat? That's been going on. Every Guinea team's been everybody's been decided to find these bombs and deactivate them. So basically, Huckabee said, how did you know which one was? How you know which packages package with the bomb. Well, based off the wrapping paper to board the train, or the reason why we found the package with the bomb so quick because of the wrapping paper. So basically, we got information on the wrapping paper, so therefore we were able to find the bomb real quick and deactivate it. So basically, Boruto and Sawada took off to go look for more bombs that might be around the Hidden Leaf Village. So basically, they left the package. So basically, Sawada and Boruto left to go check for more bombs somewhere in other parts of the Hidden Leaf Village and whatnot. So anyway, basically, the manager of the post office was glad that Boruto and Sawada showed up, and just saying that those kids that teach them is a real team on like Team 25 over here. So basically insulting Hakubi and his team right in front of them. So basically, and that's when Harama is like, hey, don't be insulting us while we're right here. At least we don't have any problems with your wife. So at least we don't have no wife problems. And the manager of the post office is like, what the hell you mean? Like, so basically, Harama was like, based off your clothes that your wife. That's your wife, you must have had a fight with your wife, so therefore, since your clothes is not ironed, so basically, you must have had a fight with your wife. So basically, before you start this out, you need to go make up with your mother, wife, and iron your fucking shirt. So basically, Hadama was like, hey, don't be dissing us. So at least our clothes are ironed and shit like that. So basically, insulting the package manager Hanama to insult the package manager based on her. So basically, Hanama just made fun of the postage master based off her preservative, came back with a witty insult based off her opposition of the postage manager his clothes not being ironed because he had a fight with his wife and whatnot. So basically, she just based that off preserving of opposition of the poster manager. But anyway, blah blah blah. So anyway, as the poster manager got embarrassed by Hakaka, so and that's when Hockey got upset that if you guys would listen to me more, we could have been on this bomb assignment. So I started tracking down these bombs. And so if you guys would have listened to me more, and that's when Hakaka and Ranga was like, you know what, I'm tired of your bullshit. So basically, Hakaka and Ranga was tired of Hakiki's bullshit. So basically, once we get to the Kage office, we want to disband our team once and for all. And Hakubi was like, fine. So anyway, Hakubi was like, fine, go ahead. Fine. Well, once we're done here, we'll go to the Kage office, and ask our team to be disbanded. So anyway, Akaki came back, and his reporter disguised later, and here like, he heard what happened with Huckabee and the other six friends in their team. So basically, like, and that's when, like, Huckabee said, I was, that I was the sixth Hokage. So basically, I wanted to be a ninja, be a great ninja like the sixth Hokage. So anyway, but, it's hard, it's hard, ever since our team has been, been the joke of, I've been trying to be a good leader for my team, but just, only if they listen to me. So anyway, and that's when Kazu Sensei told her that, that the six Hokage had screwed up once, when the six Hokage became team leader, he screwed up so badly, he got his team, all his teammates killed during his first command. So basically, like, even the sixth Hokage is not a perfect person. So basically, like, and the Constitution also said, your problem is that you're trying to be a leader, but at the same time, you're not letting your teammates, you're not letting your teammates, you're not understanding your teammates and letting them understand your order. So basically, that's when Huckabee realized how much he's an asshole he's been to his teammates Hakara and Renga. So basically, that's when after Kachi Sensei said that to Huckabee, he realized that he's been a big asshole to his teammates. So basically, like that. So basically, like, I still must, so basically, like, he realized that his team is not a bad team, but, he realized he's been a big, he realized that him trying to be the leader of the team really puts his teammates away. Therefore, that's the reason why they broke up in the first place. So basically, Huckabee was like, finally realized that lesson and whatnot. So anyway, and that's what Huckabee noticed before when Renga got the packages. He noticed that there were three packages. There were two more packages with the same rocket as the bomb Sorry. So basically, that's when Huckabee think back when Renga got the packages. He realized that there were two more packages with the same wrapping paper that had the bomb that Boruto and Sarada deactivated. So basically, they found the other bomb. So basically, they went after the two bombs that Boruto and Sarada missed. So basically, they meant to deactivate the second bomb, but the third bomb was already picked up. By a courier, and that was being delivered at a train station. So basically, that's when Huckabee and his teammates decided to come back together and try to stop that bomb before it gets on the train and hurts people. So basically Huckabee, Huckabee like to tell his team that I'm sorry I was trying to be a team leader. I was trying to be the leader of this team. So basically, from now on, we will work together as a team. So basically, Renga and Hakko was like, we were kind of happy that Huckabee said that. So basically, working together as a team, they managed to get to the bomb, but it was too late to deactivate it. So basically, with no other choice, Huckabee tossed the bomb into the sky while Renga used his barrier jutsu to protect them from the explosion. So basically, they managed to make sure that the bomb didn't do any damage by working together as a team. So basically, Renga used his barrier jutsu while Hakubi tossed the ball into the sky, and the manga player used to protect the whole train yard and his teammates from the explosion for the bomb. So anyway, Kachi Sensei watching from the shadow, Kachi Sensei Kachi was watching the whole thing went down. So basically, Kachi Sensei, we see Kachi Sensei while his reporters is saying that you guys did good work here, you guys did a good job today. So anyway, that's when the Kachi Sensei recommend that side should be their sensei, and they should be based off the recognition, based off the recognition that this team will be a perfect team to help science gather intelligence. So basically, because of Hakubi's memory and Hakuba's quick observation, because of Hakubi's good memory. So, sorry, I'm sorry, I say again. So basically, Hakubi has a good memory. Hakuba is very observant, and manga has a good defense. They work so hard to you will help me, gather intelligence. So basically, so Akashi Sensei recognized Sai to be their sensei, and therefore make them a intelligent, help Sai to gather info and intelligence that can help the hidden leaf village and whatnot. So basically, the episode ended with Hakubi team celebrating that they got a new sensei, and also they've been assigned to be a testing team. So basically, this is how the episode ended with Hakubi team happy that side is their new sensei, and also happy that they are a talented team, collected installation team, and shit like that. Now, anyway. So basically, the episode ended with Hakubi team celebrating that, Sai is their new sensei, and also they're going to be helping Sai, gathering information and important intelligence and shit like that from now on. So anyway, this was a good episode. This was a very good episode with very good characters for lesser known characters for Boruto. I know that a lot of people say that Team 25 is garbage, but there's a lot of potential in Team 25. So basically, this episode was a very good character development episode for Team 25. So basically, I'm hoping that we get to see more episodes of I'm hoping that we get to see more episodes of lesser known Boruto characters given their opportunity to shine like Team 25 did in this episode. So basically this episode was good. This episode was very good. It had good character development. It has a good lesson to it. And plus it has Akashi Sensei being a good teacher as well. So anyway, this was a very good episode of Boruto. So anyway, what you guys think about this episode? Was it good? Was it okay? Or was it trash? Please let me know with the comments below this podcast. So anyway, like always, this is Michael from Reivew signing off. 1,